Will pay attention. That is the message from a Canadian angler whose latest catch is going viral.
One of my favorite topics, fishing. When 28-year-old Adam Turnbull reeled in a northern pike, he noticed something was a little bit different about the fish. He thought maybe it was an injury from another fish or a boat propeller, but actually it was something a whole lot worse.
Yeah, all new at 8. Digital producer Daisy Ruth joins us now in the Tampa News Center. So Daisy, there you are. This story, this has got a lot of shares online. Tell us about it.
Yes, Adam Turnbull's post definitely has a far reach. I spoke with him and he says he's glad his post about what he calls a real problem is getting so much global attention. The post has been shared more than 20,000 times on Facebook. A fish with a severe deformity in its midsection.
It wasn't until I picked the fish out of the water that I actually realized that it was a piece of plastic that was around the fish.
The northern pike had part of a wrapper from a Powerade bottle wrapped around it. Turnbull used a small pair of fly fishing scissors to free the fish.
As soon as I cut it off, I took a picture without the plastic on the fish, and then as soon as I put it in the water, the fish darted out of my hands like there was nothing wrong with it. So, I mean, it was very alive and well.
We showed the pictures to Debbie Stone, Vice President of Education at the Florida Aquarium. She says she's never seen anything like it.
It's amazing and terrifying at the same time, actually, that that fish was able to survive, but yet it found itself in that situation to begin with.
Stone says most of the plastic-involved injuries she sees at the aquarium involve turtles, manatees, and dolphins.
One of the things that's more common is to find plastics in the stomachs of the animals that we see that are sick or injured. So that's a lot more common.
Stone believes injuries like the one to the pike are easily preventable. The first step is picking up after yourself when you're near the water. Take a look at what Siesta Key looked like after Memorial Day and July 4th this year. Trash everywhere. But when you're not at the beach, you can still do your part to help.
Is that we can reduce our use of single-use plastics. That's actually the first thing that people can do, starting with skip the straw. Because if everybody would just skip the straw for a day, it comes out to 500 million straws that don't end up either in landfills or the trash.
I don't ever want to see this again. Let's be a little more focused on just cleaning up after ourselves and cleaning up after others.
Stone says the way the fish grew around the plastic, it actually adapted to it. She also says plastics we throw away never fully break down, and only about 10% of what can be recycled actually is. Guys?
Interesting story. Daisy Ruth live in the Tampa News Center. Thank you for that.